one, action.
Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Welcome again to Talk to Me Africa and Toridey collaboration. Wow, we missed Una last week because life happens and we couldn't get together last week. So again, we don't come this week because we like for do this. We like for talk with Una, Talk to Me Africa and Toridey collaboration. It's something we like to do because like we always talk, there's no way we can grow without the other person by your side. Man, being an island. So thank Una. Hope Una jump in. We could talk about a few things. By the way, first of all, let me start by saying Happy Valentine's Day for every person where is celebrate last. Was it Friday? Yes. Yes. That's cool. Happy Valentine's Day.
I don't even know what I'm gonna answer or might not answer, but that's okay though.
Wait. Why you not going to answer? Why not answer? Wait till we are.
I told you the other time we don't celebrate these days. I think we had this conversation before.
We have, but you know what? It's all right.
We talked about it during Christmas.
Do you celebrate your birthday?
Even my birthday, I don't really think I consider it.
What do you celebrate? What do you celebrate, Natako?
I celebrate.
What did it make you want just be? You go for a lot of things. I see Toridey, they cover stories, celebrate for them, graduation and all that. What do you celebrate for yourself?
Okay. Take for instance, right? How many minutes ago when I was struggling to come here, go listen to my voice. For that voice note they were sending for you. And then listen to my voice now. These are the type of things I celebrate. When I'm talking to persons like you, where I know say, do her, one person go be impacted by which would you do them. You understand? That they excite me. I have this squeeze my way, struggle, come with you, do this show. I don't chop, and I never even chop. But I really want to do this because we missed last time. I don't think we have to miss this.
So you celebrate human interaction, human engagement, right?
Kind of, yeah.
Everything you do, you as Toridey, don't ask is human engagement, human involvement. If you take your time, drive go 1 hour. Let me go to what we had done, you and I. We'll fly, go for Jersey, go celebrate here, we don't die. Right? How about celebrate you while you are here? Now, soon as I call where you they alive. So if me I say, okay, more organized party, celebrate you know go like her. Surprise party for you.
No, I don't ever try the way I'll be for that party.
Now I know what you don't like. What you said, do one.
Talking about that, now so I don't tell that story without my friend who follow you go right for Atlanta. I know surprise. He said I be no. So now 25 who come up for year. Mommy picking them D1. Go Atlanta. All we will enter the same flight. It pack back, it pack back the eating. I said it organized. We said the funny thing I said that day before one travel, now he called me. Which I do make sure you come on time. You know, say now you get for the capture image for people that they come airport. I know we should. And then every wait say more hala surprise. I know glad that kind of thing. And then at the end of the event, if you be like, no, I knew it was my birthday. You guys were planning. I see you enter, so I should just say surprise. This I be already know.
I think if you don't want to celebrate all those days like Christmas, New Year, Valentine's Day, those are all people created days, right? But I think celebrate you. Let me give you an idea today where I hope you go adopt them. If you don't want to celebrate anything, including your birthday, right? On your birthday, celebrate your mother.
Okay.
Giving birth to you. On your birthday, if not for you, do something for your mommy.
I think I like that idea.
Yeah.
I think I like the idea, and another thing also that I'm learning to do is it's not always about you. You understand?
Yeah. No, you see, bingo.
You right. Celebrate Christmas. You don't want to celebrate Valentine's and all of that. People care about these days. People value these days. Some person will be as sad as he be, but because it's now Valentine's Day, it go move small, become happy. You know, I'm going to spoil that for you because according to you, you need to celebrate. So that's one other thing I'm learning to do. For celebrate those days. Even though I need to celebrate asking for me, no.
Exactly.
Do the thing. Make sure say every other person they celebrate and get the fun with the one time.
Right.
I want my own fun for some reason. No man will disturb and also.
Exactly. Yeah. I kind of don't make my parents do that kind of thing. Like for my birthday, I tell them and say, hey, no, for my birthday, I tell them and say, hey, you guys celebrate. No, for their birthday, I say, this is what I have for you. What about me? So they don't kind of learn the talk like, Mom, I thank you for this day. You gave birth to me. You know, even though at their party, they always say something. I feel like, yeah, I'm being acknowledged. So if not for Nasako, do it for your mother.
Mhm.
Just give some gift for your birthday. Something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, and also get main topic for today, but hot topic there for today. We won't play any videos, but we'll just explain the situation, and then any person you watch, if you contribute, and you'll give me your opinion. The very first one, there was a situation. Someone actually posted, a lady actually posted a video, and the whole idea of the video was to criticize someone who she thinks is actually trying to, I don't know how to call it. I think the French word is assimilate. So the person they try for push Anglophones them to assimilate more of the Francophone culture. You know, the topic they always trend safe. Oh, why are Anglophones singing in French? Why are Anglophones blah 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 blah? Or small ava. It never even stand for down. They already start criticizing. Why
I
is
know.
French? Why blah blah blah? So this particular person was wanting to criticize a true nomad when na boss for he's
Kumba
actually
music.
the CEO of Akumba Music.
Yeah.
The person was trying to say things like, "Oh, you're seeking for validation. You're trying to. That's why you're singing in French. You're forcing your artists to sing in French. They are not creative. Whatever." It boils down to the fact, say, um, I don't want you to encourage your artists to sing in French. Now,
Mm-hmm.
this is what actually marveled me. I don't know if that word correct. Yeah, I think so.
Mm-hmm.
Um, the person who was actually making this complaint, they started their video by saying, "Hey, what a guan man, man, like." So they sounded like a
The
Jamaican,
Cameroonian. Like
Cameroonian,
okay, continue. It's getting interesting.
sounded like a Jamaican. They had their dreadlocks, they had their tattoos, and all of these things that is not part of our culture. It is
Mm-hmm.
not an Anglophone culture. And
Mm-hmm.
then what a guan man, this and then they go ahead now to criticize another man for wanting to assimilate another people's culture.
Mm-hmm.
What is your take on situations like that for we community?
Hmm. I can have a lot to talk about. A lot because first of all, I be very African. I be
Yep.
very African in the sense say anything African, especially culture, the way we behave, the way we eat, the way we dress, the way we speak, are there for promote them.
Mhm.
Now you can blast English or French for not being an African language. Unfortunately, we were colonized, so now our language. And my make and clear say today as an adult, if I talk English as in grammar, I make mistakes. I don't care. That's not my language to start with, right? But I
Mhm.
nothing do without English or French. We
Yeah.
have to. So first of all, when Cameroonians sing in English and French, it's a good thing because
Mhm.
it's a unique skill to have. You have artists
Mhm.
in Cameroon cannot speak in English or can speak in French. Some only sing in English. Some only sing in French. Some only sing in Douala or in Ewondo. If you get person for Cameroon, where if you sing for English and for French, I win an Anglophone for that matter. You get
Mhm.
for clap for you because if for Cameroon, we know very well say bilingualism now for Anglophone then. Anglophone don't
Mhm.
really care about English,
Mhm.
right? But if
You
we
think so?
survive, we have to have French to an extent. Now,
Mhm. Yeah.
if this person they talk, sing for English and French, the one very kind of Anglophone, guess what? It minimize his skills, his talent. For turn
Mhm.
your mop, your tongue, talk French in that same sentence with English, no matter small thing. Can you yourself speak a different language? Number two, we'll talk about Alva, where you listen to song recently. She didn't only sing in French. He sing for a country talk, you hear him?
Yeah.
He sing for Bayangi, you hear him?
Yeah.
He sing for English, you hear him? Why you pick now only French? And
Yeah.
wait till they beef with the French. Now, a language where I can talk, we were colonized, unfortunately, right? We cannot be experts in it ever. But hey, come on now. Cameroon is blessed for being English and French speaking.
I think what actually baffles me about the whole situation, like I said, is
But the fact that he look different, he start with different language too.
Easter Watagwan man, ham man, it's your girl man, and I like, and then and then there's this like they're actually part of these persons who have been promoting the Jamaican culture in Cameroon for a very long time. They have done songs singing like Jamaicans. They claim to be reggae. I don't know. They smoke that stuff. They do all of these things to make it look like, oh no, the authentic person on earth is supposed to be a Jamaican. Jamaica can be Cameroonian. We all are blacks, but Jamaica can be Cameroonian. If you can go to criticize an Anglophone because he sing
For
for
French.
French,
Anglophone Cameroonian, not even say a Nigerian person.
he sing an Cameroonian. He using a language where because that is the whole idea. The whole idea is not even about the fact say may they not sing French. No, the whole idea now the fact say, oh,
They
you be
want to assimilate.
Anglophone, you're not gonna do
Yeah.
anything to appeal to the Francophone audience or whatever. So I just look and guess what? it not only end up for that level where we see people nowadays whom, and also like politics, but I'll just throw this in there. I'll
No,
talk
that's fine. No, I get a level of politics at the end day. I
yeah.
get a level at the end day. Yeah, that's fine.
Imagine in 2016, what was
Mm.
our cry? Oh, did this, that, oh, they're marginalizing us, blah, blah, blah. And then the people that they take over from the people that they say they marginalized we, they have done worst. So we are really good at complaining. Yeah. And then when we have the opportunity to do the right thing, we do worse than what will be the complaint. Now, just my concern about the whole thing happen.
Let me say this also. Jamaicans are blacks.
Yep.
I get a lot of them around me where they stay. They want to go for Africa. They want no motherland. Yep. I mean, there for some Bob Marley event a couple of weeks ago. I met this lady. They sell all this. Huh?
I hope so no smoke.
No, it wasn't. No, high level be there. They just celebrate now Bob Marley 50th anniversary or something like that.
Even plenty pass away.
No. So I met this lady is tan. Between that just, African beads, bangles, some back them and some. It make how they call this, you use them for cool for kitchen. Now apron. Yeah. African fabric. So I say, wow, this is beautiful. I say, it more from where? It's from where in Africa. He said, I'm American, but I go to visit Ghana all the time. My dream is to retire and live half my life in America and half the year in America and half in Ghana. People are dying for the motherland.
Yeah.
Now, granted, Ghana is English speaking.
Yeah.
If she was going to Cameroon, you think that she would like to learn French? I know how Cameroonians are able to speak both languages.
Yeah.
I meet some Ivorian way, for Cameroon way or a family day. He said, no, for Cameroon day. Like the entire family is in Cameroon. He talk about Limbe, Douala, Ekonos. I'm like, He said, no, the family lives in the 1980s.
Yeah.
So he didn't say struggle for learn the English. He's like, he likes the Cameroon be bilingual.
Yeah.
Because he the one like for language. So he go for a condo titi once in a while. But for a day away family down for Douala. So listen. French. Let's say this lady is Anglophone. Is English your language?
I'm telling you.
Let's say you say me this gets knowledge for English. It's English. It's not her language.
90% of the time you are dressed like somebody from the West, wearing jeans, wearing all this stuff that we copied from outside. But
why not you wear some country clothes or something can't represent a culture? Man, no say yes. If you don't say if you're singing for a country, talk for a culture. Again, look, this is music. You have to appeal to as many people as possible. You cannot just stay in a box and say I be Oroko, I sing for Oroko language, I be Anglophone, I sing for English language. No. Who are you appealing to? Music is a universal language, and if you cannot speak every language in music and you can speak some, use it.
Go ahead and do it.
There's no need for us to criticize people for speaking or singing another language. Come on now, music is beautiful. Was she saying bad things to Anglophones in the French language? I don't believe so.
People just like to complain. However, I'm going for our second trendy topic. By the way, may I ask you the question? What do you think if some person really ask you, say, what be the difference between Cameroon and America? Like, what be the thing way you think say it happened for America, where it not happen for Cameroon, where make America be this developed the way we they pass Cameroon? You wait till that. Like if they say okay, you get a long list, but what will be at the top of your list? Like now the foundation this way Cameroon get them, where America get them.
I would say openness. Openness will not get. We'll be very close-minded for Cameroon in the sense, say, Toridey don't start a platform called Toridey. I have a platform called Talk to Me Africa, right? You get your target by people. Okay, why do you and I collaborate to grow, to expand, to meet more people, and for sharing knowledge between us? Because sometimes when we talk, we will say, you make our think differently. I make our think differently. Even we argue, we can't agree. We don't have that open mind for our own environment. We will say, like America get an open mind. You understand? We can argue publicly in America. If we coach President of America openly, he go pick on one thing for all that coach may work for us. So I think the main thing, because the list fee over long, the main thing that to be open-minded will be to close up in our thinking, in the way we do things in Cameroon. It's like my way is the way. Yes, it also is in America, but generally I would say they are more open to taking insults and move forward, but we are not.
I think I like the direction your thoughts go. For me, the one thing way it differentiate America from Cameroon, we hate collaborate. That's why we don't grow. Very true, my sister Sonjo. For me, the one thing that distinguishes America from Cameroon is the laws. Now, both countries have laws. America has laws, Cameroon has laws, and I don't even talk to people that they tell me say Cameroon has far more better laws than America. But the difference is the respect of laws. America, for some reason, I don't know how they did it, but they don't establish a system where even you where you don't know the law, you did respect the law.
Mhm.
Even you where you come for the country where you don't know laws for the country, you can go to a state and you don't even know the laws of the state, but somehow you'll find yourself to respect the laws. Whether not drive, not litter. Now, exception will always be, you understand? But for Cameroon, the chaos just crazy for way. It they like people they fight for attend on certain height, so they can have that power to break the law, to disrespect people, to just go ahead and do things anyhow they want. For me, I just feel like the only difference between Cameroon and America, now the laws will be established and how it be enforced. For years, that's until they call on citizens arrest. Where if you commit some crime or whatever, citizens will arrest you. If it tells you no, you have to stay here until the police come. If you leave, they consider that order will be given for you, especially if they find you guilty of whatever he was arrested for. They consider that order as if then a police order.
Yeah.
If the policeman be telling you stand, you never stand, you go.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, I just feel like the respect of law or the enforcement of law. Yeah. Now the one way make difference. Now, the topic we present today, a particular icon for Cameroon, very popular footballer. One go for field for go watch football game. He want enter for field with his motor. They tell say nope, you never enter with your motor. You know, normally the way that thing they work, they already know how many parking spots in there. They already know how many VIP persons will come. So they already probably schedule and say, okay, the man go park for here, the man go park for here, the man go park for here. So he come, he want enter with motor. I think they tell you say, hey, we are not sure you can drive into the stadium with your car. You can park somewhere else and walk in and go watch your game. Do you know what he did? He decided for taking motor, block the entrance to stadium, and then walk out with foot enter for go watch ball.
So nobody else can come out.
And then when Federation President Samuel Eto'o's come, he can see him. He started vexing. No, you know if you do the kind of thing, because what if there is an emergency situation inside the field and they're trying to rush someone out in an ambulance? You don't take your motor, block, and this is somebody who played soccer and even played international. However, for some reason, people they see find way for blame Eto'o, say, oh, he never talk for you like that.
Oh, come on, people. Oh, come on. Use a very good word, enforcement. The laws that they exist, but do we enforce them? You see, like they'll talk for America, say littering na $10,000, right? You see, on time for sign them for street, $10,000 fine if you litter. Now you don't see that sign, you don't read them. But even if the law be there for they say, if even though we see them physically say that $10,000 if you litter, only the way place clean, you go shame for treat to that place.
I don't pocket canna banana plenty time. I don't pocket canna banana. Way I really chop my banana. I look left, I look right. I think you cannot do this. I put it in my pocket.
Exactly. Yeah. Only the way they place the clean, you go shame for trade. So the law be enforced and it be visible in the Siam, right?
Yeah.
Now, if this parking thing, now a law, so if you park for place where entrance for field day, it's not enforced because in America, they can't find you. If you cannot park at the place, then they can tell you, say, hey, Nasako, no. Before one can don't go, it has been told we need to enforce the law. Secondly, this person knows say you have emergency in every place, especially for football field. Congestion day. Player. They need to get out right away. Even though people ambulances, but somebody needs to carry them, even though they are hand them, come out outside. How do we do it? Now, anyone define a law against the government and a law against Eto'o, do they have a problem?
Even if and that's what I was trying to say. Even if we not get problem, you are Eto'o, right? Make sure you're respecting the law. If you wanted to disrespect a Tofis, go to his house, go to the Anjangi, go to a family meeting and do whatever you want to do over there. You cannot come and in public. And then the funny thing is, when it happened, the guy was not even there, nothing. He only was coming also and noticed that was the situation. He packed him for different side. He work out with food kind type of fee. The funny thing is, if this guy actually parked their car there and stayed in their car, it would have been different. You cannot park your car there and then you enter for go watch ball.
Yeah, it is wrong. Even if you get beefy and eto, it's wrong. Not eto a field. Not eto have to get emergency. You get to look at the bigger picture of who need a particular exit or enter at a particular time. It is wrong. And come on, you get food there for work and enter football field. Wait to stop you like others work and enter football field. You know, so it is completely wrong. We get to enforce the law. You know, maybe some people they sign that you cannot park here. You cannot park here. If you park there, this amount, and then we will enforce them. On a serious note, we don't enforce the law. That's the main difference where you talk between America and Cameroon. We don't enforce the law. The law they exist, but we don't enforce them. You don't see play with Cameroon say anything for the place. You don't go on Cateo Cameroon. Council don't can clean that place. Oh, clean it. You don't shall stay for living for a long time. Clean them. You don't clean fine. They say no dirty for the place. You want to be the next day. Don't pile again. Oh, because nobody enforces the law.
Yeah. I remember back in the days when we were growing up when Okombele was, I think, mayor or government delegate. That probably transformed Kumba into something else. We had names. We had with numbers. Their packages, their post office packages were coming to their houses and all of that. That was in the 90s. Yep. And then in 2025, it's just chaos. Do you want to go to the one that goes?
Yeah.
Might take the opportunity to call on Cameroonians. You see these beautiful countries you guys we enjoy all the time, whether in America, whether in Europe or outside. The only two way make that country they be the way they be. Now respect of simple principles.
Yeah.
Where the country don't put that in place. Don't do this, don't do this, don't do this. You don't need some man for stand for your back for to say, okay, I know if you do this. Now, if you stay inside your house, do whatever stupid thing you want to do out there. But once you come out for your house, you come out for outside. You do any kind of a crime, you'll pay for. And we don't even need to get to that place where now because you the fear may they not penalize you. Now why don't you? No, just don't do it because it's not a good thing.
Yeah, don't do it.
It is not a good
I have friends from Rwanda right now. Rwanda, one of those model clean countries in Africa. I mean, we talk about clean. One of my sons go to Rwanda like twice a year. It's not a second country that because the law don't be enforced. Just like you say, banana for your pocket and no. That became time to say, he say, grand say, I walk out for inside to Rwanda or don't see my hands. I find place I go see trash can I dump my inside because it is enforced. Somebody is watching you. When you do the wrong thing, they punish you right away. But for player who come out, if I do the wrong thing, you know, the one to I call governor, I call that one, I be cleared. Then how do we progress? We're not fit if we man continue. Even when law exists, you keep doing man things. We can never move forward.
We can never move forward. That's the only reason that guy felt like I can do this and I can get away with it.
Because he probably get some connection,
It's when a minister or the one when I did
there you go.
On a movie or whatever. Or they're not even lucky. They're not even lucky. Look at America. A former president was summoned, went to court, sat there. I looked at a man like that, I was like, whoa.
Yeah. Accused, go through all court litigation and all that stuff. Yep. You can call it witch hunt, but again, the law inside this country, it follow you to the latter. You can call it wealth because again, people don't talk say, oh, even I talk, I say, Master, the way Trump get money, I guess we reach here because money to buy all things, buy freedom. But he went through the process. Even if he bought him at the end of the day, he went through the process, which where we come from, we will never ever see somebody of that caliber go through any legal proceedings in our own areas. Never. So we need enforcement, a lot of enforcement. Again, this is disgraceful. And it's the person who don't play football before, you know, say we get emergency cases. See the player will be die for football field for France. In that kind of case, how do you take him out of the field? Emergency.
The person will talk be there for fee. The day we mark with them who will die.
How do exactly? So you know the importance of having a clear exit and entrance for football field. You know, it is a shame. It's a shame. Yeah, it's a shame.
Boss, Valentine's Day don't pass.
You see for air. And the CC party them around the place, Valentine's Day. Happy V-Day. Happy Valentine's Day. Now, a special day. I don't know about the origin of this day specifically. Saint Valentine did whatever he did for love, and people are happy today. So I know you say those days don't mean anything for you, they celebrate and you, but I like them when they come together, communities, they come together, they organize something, but then they wait for the whole year. That's a cool. Your husband or your wife, if I give you a nice hug, even tell you say you are special, right? We get some people like that in our African community where couples work so hard, but me work for night, power for daytime, conflicting or overlapping shift them. But if they take some one time, say, hey, this country meeting, this student and say, we'll get together, I'll bring my wife flower, I will bring you one bottle of champagne, I will serve you, I will give my wife or my husband a hug, acknowledge your beauty, acknowledge the fact that I love you. Let's do it once in a year, then let's do it. So I know they're against Valentine's Day, but there are circumstances where people use the day for exploit others. You find young people, they go ask money for A, ask money for B, they want to buy new shoe, they want to buy new that. And then you'll find some young man for please a woman or woman for please a man. They go thief or they go do something extra because of Valentine's Day. So for me, it's a beautiful day. I think we're going to celebrate Valentine's Day. But hey, don't just wait on that day for celebrate your spouse or even your mother. I mean, I celebrated my mother on Valentine's Day. Give her something nice and my kids as well. So it mustn't only be your, how they talk, lover.
Mm-hmm.
Any person where you like and for your life. And then even text your Valentine's Day.
I mean, say best way the movie address.
I think so.
I think my only concern that I have with this whole Valentine's Day thing, the fact that people are wanting to make it look like you can only celebrate persons on that day. Mm-hmm. So okay, hey sweetheart, I think I need a new phone and blah blah blah. Oh, I'll buy you or buy as gift for Valentine's Day.
Mm-hmm.
This is that. Oh, wait, me Valentine's Day come and this. I feel that I feel like I don't really appreciate the whole thing. If you celebrate it all the time, if you have to celebrate someone, hurry up, celebrate them. You never know what will happen the next day. Name the only person if he die, but the person if even built for in that mood for celebrate. You understand? Or other things if you don't even come up with, if you celebrate them the way you wanted to celebrate them.
Mm-hmm.
That's the reason why when something just happen, when there's a beautiful thing, the spark way that thing they bring it is high. You mean say at that particular time it is jiggy. I feel like moment for you to go ahead and celebrate and whatever. Like let them just nobody say some man go do you something for January or for man even say January,
June.
So man go do for March. Valentine's Day come over past you wait now right next year February. And because we do that, we don't celebrate people all the time. One time for celebrate person, whereas we are supposed to every chance you have
celebrate somebody.
Celebrate someone. If they do 1 million good things for 1 month, celebrate them that 1 million good times. Go the pile and say, okay, I'll just pile and all and then for Valentine's Day.
I really pile and all. Yeah. I also think, living in this Western world, don't make we don't soft a little bit, like to tell our siblings, our mothers, our children that I love you, which is what we think Valentine's Day be all about. And more will know underestimate the fact, even if you don't say that I love you to your mother or to your father, they didn't love you, or they didn't say it to you, they did not love you. They loved you very much, The things what our parents they do and for we, that will be this small, no. This word say I love you for the Western world, no. If you even start or even compare. And maybe they wake up for every weekend, like around 4 a.m., grand cocky beans for inside mortar, fry akra. More woke up for morning time, go sell them. That was money for me for the taxi go time for school the whole week till next week. That is love.
Yeah.
Right? So when I want to thank mommy, I know wait till Valentine's Day, I tell you say I love you. Again, I didn't grow up here with my parents, but it no means they don't love me. They did.
Yeah.
They did what they had to do. My parents sacrificed to me to go for school. Those people they go for secondary school, for example, go for all those boarding schools. And my parents had a lot of sacrifice. They go biting them for you during holiday, put that inside motor, cook and give you for during visitors day. They did not say I love you, but that was love. They will love you so much. So like you talk, celebrate them every day, every time. Remember that they loved you in their own way. Not just with they say I love you. It's on red cat, on red flower on Valentine's Day. I don't like flower to start with. I'm not like no give me flower because you go with that. Give me that Amazon card. I'll buy something will be good for me with that money. Can buy that flower. I don't like flowers.
I like you bringing up the fact say people get different way for love people, for show love for persons and all of that, especially we will come off Africa. Now one other problem that we don't get our Valentine's Day, people want you to celebrate them the way they want to be celebrated. Now it's a good thing. It's a good idea for you for celebrate person the way you want to be celebrated. So it will
Yeah.
make it. But guess what? So other person the way they don't always do and they do it differently. You
Mhm.
understand? Why will you get angry with somebody on Valentine's Day because they did not give you a gift? Because they did not.
Exactly. Why?
Why will you get so angry forgetting that this same person don't come over give you one kidney? This same person don't come over do all of these wonderful things for you. Or you not even ask. Some of the things that you don't even know when you're sleeping at night. So mosquito one can bite you. I that mosquito carry AIDS or carry gonorrhea or whatever.
What's
Now,
the name? It.
he said, no, the mosquito, you never give it. But guess what? We tend to not focus on all the many things, the many moments we've had, or even the moments we can still have tomorrow.
Have in the future, yeah.
We decide to just
Yeah.
create chaos on that specific day because of a specific reason.
Hmm.
If you are not good, if you guys are not really strong, if you guys don't have a goal mindset,
Mm-hmm.
that particular pain for that day, if you follow now for the rest of our relationship,
Mm-hmm.
the husband or the wife, they look you like, oh, see why we not buy me gifts for Valentine's Day.
I know.
You like, oh, see
Because
why
you don't, yeah.
because I not buy
Yeah.
it for Valentine's Day.
I know.
It's not, that's not how it's supposed to be.
Yeah, I know.
Yep.
You know, there's a lot of things going on social media where people can't wait the man on getting a new moto or the wife getting man new moto or you don't do that so and then you two you look and say, okay, on my Valentine's Day, what did you do for me? That is just define beef for no reason. We get for show love now every single day. Every single day. Every single day. Some person you're making a coffee every day. You know, this is your coffee. You want coffee today, you want coffee tomorrow. Oh, I think will store it you want. That is a sign of love. You think about some person, you say, they will store it you want. It give you a list, you end up you buy and bring up. That's a sign of love. Again, I think say sometimes we over bastardize, we never move away from our culture, you know, because the way we Africa would show love, it be so different. See, I mean, look at back in your parents' their days. They only get some way they look together. I'm not tell you what my parents do. I know say I love what my parents did. What I grew up to today. Way I know say wow, that was love. I saw my papa and my mommy every single day they wash together. I thought that was crazy. Whatever Cameroon way, whatever Kumba way, place the hot no. Every afternoon, it was we just know. With the few one of water, put them for outside for sun for like how many hours? Papa will say, water for bathroom, you go put them. They wash together. As a teenager, I thought it was nasty. I'm like, hey, somebody go wash and some woman they empty that. But as I became an adult, right, and married, and I reflect, I go, wow, that was a sign of love. Probably they wash each other back. You know, Busha and all that stuff. Who knows? I mean, say every single day I saw them do that. It wasn't a fancy shower. Now that backside where you go put inside bucket, go for bathroom, go for shower, go for they go wash with this thing with your hand and so that's what I saw. Right? Again, as a little girl, I was like, ew. I mean getting nasty, like, no, we go move it close, but as an adult, that was a sign of love. See, my papa die. They wash together. My papa be the sick for one die. They wash together. How else can you express love to somebody?
That would be the little girl. You know, we don't taste the two that they taste and tie the wash each
I just hate the idea and say, but when you go move your clothes, ish.
What you're saying is so true. Especially you talked about people buying people gifts, and then another person is like, oh, look at what they bought for this person, what you're buying for me, and blah blah blah. Comparison, unnecessary comparison. Unnecessary comparison for no cut your coat. They used to say cut your coat according to your size. The other day I want to talk, so you can tell me say no. They need cut coat together according to size. You cut the coat according to the material you get.
According to your material. When I said that coat, if it's small, you know.
Small material. Make your small and be contented with.
Yeah,
so,
absolutely.
Like she was saying, I really feel like that whole comparison.
Yeah.
Last year this person bought their wife a car. I should do that. Now they say negative, positive healthy comparison go bring growth. But if you go look at very well, 80% of the time it's destructive. It's destructive because it push people for once I do things the way it not be necessary. Push people I feel like, oh, maybe the man no fit buy me, buy me motor now because he don't like me. Push people for in the long run, it always be destructive. In
Yeah.
the so man, because of comparison, they don't buy me motor. Because of comparison, they don't send me for holiday. Because of comparison, don't do me this thing. But trust me, in the long run, not all when you be enslaved with that mindset of, oh, I want to do the thing because this person
Because
they get to
yeah.
do because they don't have for this person and all of that. So
There's something I'll never accept me. Like I know we ever accept me, person can give me flowers, say love me. Like it doesn't mean anything to me. I don't lie you. Because now a culture we don't tend to accept the culture, say, oh, they for America, he give me flowers. I don't care for flowers. That's just me. The funny thing I say, I know, I there was on group of my sisters where they to say, okay, for person birthday, they go fee buy card, they go give you a birthday card. I say, hey, can I say something? They say, yeah. I say, how much card costs? $2. Buy me some nice motor earring, even a bamboo earring. I would like that though. I don't deal with cards. I don't deal with all the flower. I go put out for trash the next day now. I want something like that. So that's me. But the point again I'm making here is going back to what others like. If my friend man gives some bouquet of flower, it make you happy. I'm not going to ask for the same thing. Even if they give me, I'm like, can we just, not do this? Give me something else. Wait till where you like. Put an out there to your partner. Put an out there to your friend. It will make you a lot more happy. You see, I know. If you get some person some new nice moto, that's not what she wanted.
Yeah.
Just because other person don't get them, you feel like, no. That's, again, it comes down to communication, right? The fact say your woman and this other friend are friends, and that other friend, man don't buy some moto. You want, can't tell you, thinks that's what she wants. No. If you know your spouse very well, you know what they want, right? Somebody they wait like the Valentine's Day, a of wedding proposals, engagement and all that. Okay, that's a beautiful thing. But what if you had your own special event and you did it? What if Valentine's didn't happen to you? What if you were not there? Right? So no wait for a particular one day to do something nice for somebody. Always be nice. Let it just become a culture.
Yeah.
Do little things for each other where you go make the person go like you more by little things. Not just like a big grown up day where somebody created. No.
I think you don't point out Palava gifts. And one other thing I feel like we need to talk about it. What kind of gifts for Valentine's Day? You don't already highlight some. When you don't give person gift, are you giving the gift because that is what you think the person's need, or you give because that is what the person very well see that now the person one time. So you looking at the person, look at okay, the person they hungry, might give now about you actually understanding the person or listening to the person and knowing that at this particular point in time, that the person is concerned is may I actually give gift. Now, so many problems happen for our community because of that, as you call it, miscommunication. Sometimes there is this new word I heard the other day, or this new sentence I heard the other day, call it uncommunicated expectation. Lady sits there and it's like, okay, I don't get new drawers, my drawers are all. And the man knows say my drawers are all because I don't probably complain 1 or 2 times. I hope say the Valentine he could buy me.
He could buy me new drawers.
And then time when I reach, he go buy you na granite, so me cook granite, so me chop. And sometimes also you look at it, your man and you're like, master, the man to now wow. He need
to see him. He need to understand.
He need to understand, master. Even at the main man, no, so you go buy all this deodorant and all of this stuff, and then he started interpreting and I say, oh, so I be the smell, you know, tell me and this and that, all of this. So one other thing, like my sister thought, we are supposed to do, especially when these days are approaching, don't only pay attention to the other person, not only observe them and really know which if it be best for them as gift, if possible. Sometimes before that time reach, get that conversation. That is the reason why we do truth and dare.
Yeah.
That is the reason why we have small card games and way lovers they play them. You don't already know, say they might not if ever call on a blue. Just imagine say you date some person way, you know one catch you red because red actually represents a really bad thing as one point for your life. And then on the day like Valentine's Day, you go buy red or flopper or you want surprise you put red for all place. So it is really good, like my sister talk, for us to have those conversations, talk, ask questions, already know persons ahead of time. So even when you want to buy a gift now, if you decide say, he really want iPhone 13, but me, I really feel like it need new drawers. So if you buy iPhone for M12, the extra money, you buy like 2 string, 1 blue, 1 red.
Not string.
Communication be very important.
that's so cool.
Now, and I say, yeah, tell me about
Well, what if you name it all sing and ballasting kota kota sire?
you.
Huh?
Mewe.
Mayway, yeah. Mayway, we
My,
don't sing
that,
yeah, yeah. I mean, it be very important for communicate. A lot of times in our relationships, we just dey expect the person will know. You know, like the silent, what they call the silent treatment. Something don't happen. You know, if you tell person, you're the bone, you're the vex. You don't know why you the vex, especially we women, they are all bad there. It's just the bone, the whole day, you're the vex. Like, what did it happen? You know, if you talk, hey, yeah. How do you solve your problem if you not talk? And even if that day they comes to Valentine's Day, tell the man say, hey, the day they come, oh, if you want buy me gift, buy now so. If you think say you buy me gift, buy now. So if you are thinking of it, no joke. Even if you want surprise person, you have to know your partner. Know what way you want, know what way you need, right? That is the best you can do. Communication. Again, it's a day for lovers. I wish we get that off, you know, relax, but it's a beautiful day. I like it. I don't care for like I said, for flowers. I don't care for flowers. I don't care for card. My family knows that already. What I care for, I like some nice small souvenir. I love earrings to start with. They always give me small nice earring, and then dark chocolate. Oh my goodness, yes, those two never miss. A small dark chocolate from 70% to like 80%. I chop my chocolate. Life continues. Person buy me card, the vex. Don't buy me card. Go trash.
You about you saying people should communicate and blah blah blah. Some men are just stubborn, and I'm one of them.
Do tell, brother.
You can sing inside my ear. Valentine they come. I really prefer more do so more get a dinner, more get it. You sing up for some reason. They let the more you sing now the more the devil in me, the more the ego in me be like, okay, this is the best time for you to taste her loyalty. To tell her, don't give her what she wants. Don't do this. How she's going to react. Like now, witchcraft. That's what we call.
Now witchcraft. I agree. Now big time witchcraft that because witchcraft out there say communicate. They don't tell you see strong head.
Yeah, men we are like now that particular time will be like, okay, I know do a massive way to go do.
Yeah.
But woman will hardly do that. Woman will hardly feel like, okay, on this particular day, this is how my mom wants to be celebrated and blah blah blah. And then it be like, nah, no, do a massive way to go. Except that woman don't like you.
Yeah.
But even like if he crazy, if he die for you. But that particular day will be like, ma really taste what I see what you good. Which is not a good thing. I'm just saying
it is so wrong.
Of that. I will know very well. So, okay, this person want this team, blah 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 blah. I don't do every other thing. I will do every other crazy thing, but that particular day or that particular thing, that banjo will just can't say, don't do it.
You're banjo.
You know, do and then problems start, and then you now start the complaint again, saying, why you do vex? No,
yeah.
Do this thing, and you know very well you know do it because you will know you go surely vex.
Right.
So, more think about that.
Absolutely. I mean, if you don't open door for communication and then it be communicated to you, the most you can do is do your best to provide it. You know, sometimes if you want a BMW, if you provide a Honda, then that's what you can do. It's a car. So you provide them with explanation. Say that's what I can afford, which is good. You know, you talk about something about a podcast that somebody went and said something and disrespected somebody on the podcast. What is that about?
Come again.
The podcast where you say some person go catch some person for podcasts, so Nigerian podcast or something happened.
Oh yeah, that's another news that was trending the whole weekend. And so there's this podcast, they call it the Honest Bunch. It's one of the biggest podcasts, not only in the African community, but I feel like around the world. I really like what they're doing. You have about 4 people come together. They get 4 hosts.
And then I think another podcast. Yeah, you get 2 males and
2 females.
I think. Yeah,
bring one guest, and then they kind of like really and all of that. So it's a mix. The podcast is a mixture of gossip and very very educative content. So lately, someone was invited to the podcast, and they actually go hard on someone. Just imagine you are invited to a podcast. 1 hour, you talk about some particular person for the podcast at particular time for like 30 minutes to 37 minutes. And you see negative things about the person, accusing their sexuality, accusing them for this, accusing them for
What?
money and all of this stuff and whatever, and you're claiming that you have proof and whatever. And so the person now where they actually it to get a platform very, very influential. It to realize, okay, so it they let it in the plan them. So he not even attack the person where he calls you for the podcast or where he attack you with the podcast. He attack now. It like how I invite you on Toridey, right? And you can't talk whatever. He not attack the person. He attack now the man we get Toridey.
Mm-hmm.
And also
You drive the topic, yeah.
One of the reasons we do and that way I say their podcast, you know, a live show. If a man come on live show can't talk something them, I feel make excuse for you say, hey, and then know me say go talk that in them. But if some person can she don't wanna record that kind of video and then you still go edit them, you put her out. It means say you be one that person talk that kind of thing them. Especially when you know ask the person, say show me proof. It show you because if some person can talk some kind of thing on my platform, especially if we record the video, I'll tell you, say, hey, show me proof. If you not show me proof, I'll tell you, say, no, this I feel like this is defamation. This is attacking somebody's character. I know. So he attacked now one of the hosts them. Attacked that host today. I think they fired the host or the suspending or whatever. It was controversial. Today, the guy don't even come on Nigeria. He did not London for Jogo rest. Ele hit. My question was going to be, what is your take on things like that? Us having these platforms and someone can just come there and spew whatever and just create chaos for community.
One thing I gather what I think say be very wrong that you talk say wrong on the part of the podcast producers. And I say it's not a live podcast, it's a recorded podcast before they want to publish them. Now, when you do a live podcast, anything can go wrong on live broadcast. But when you do a recording, you get the biggest chance for make amends before you publish them.
Yeah.
And before you want to come on a podcast, like you and I are talking here today, would you pre-talk about what we will talk about? I do also on Talk to Me Africa. If I get a guest, I give you an idea of the discussion so you know where it's going to go. Do they have that set up? Or you just come for the podcast, say, okay, come on my podcast, do talk about anything. And even if you come without a direction of what is going to be discussed, you get to know how far if you will talk about some person without bringing proof.
Yeah.
And even if the person may get beef you and he is at the right time and the right place to do it. That same podcast, we don't bring some guy a long time ago. I watched that one. You know this Nigerian comedian Mark Angel.
Yeah.
You know the pay fellow actors them. It was a big thing. So one of these guys and come for that same podcast, they talk about the guy for like an hour. And I kept saying, okay, this guy is not here to defend himself. And the podcast hosts were they be very nice. They say, okay, you know, they for a year, are you sure? That guy he calls on person confirm upon say, yes, now so he do me and you. Like he had some proof along the way. Now, the one we talk about, so I'll be surprised because I think that's a respectful podcast way. They always bring good guests and be informative and educative. If you go that far of just relying on gossip, you know, and putting information out there without verifying, it's a disgrace because I think say the world today, people they seek a lot of validation, but they seek a lot of followership. They can do anything. They go sell your soul for get followers, which is wrong. So what should be their reason for put this out there without editing, without verifying? I don't know. So I think they're wrong.
So and that's the reason why I say they mix God. By the way, now so many people don't tell me. They just I could mix small gossiping for Toridey and see where it will get. But for me, I'm always like, no, I don't think I want to do that, especially when I know it's going to destroy. Now, we've had moments on Toridey where it was crazy, you understand? But I prefer me happen naturally than one way na person push them. Oh, really? You how can you have a guest? You're supposed to be talking to this guest, talking to them, asking them specific, like having some good conversation that can educate the community. Now, even if you want to a little bit of a gossip, one or two, and you move back to the guest and focus on what they have done. Not take 1 hour or 1 hour 30 minutes. You talk about some other specific person for like 37 minutes. And all this guy had to say about them was so destructive. And then after that, you need to ask them, say, hey, do you have proof for validate all of these things? And then now, when you don't put that out, the guy to now decides, okay, since now not time for we for expose, maybe to start tell the world how most of the guests that they come with that podcast, you sleep them before they come, before you give them a chance. Because people don't come with that podcast. So me, I feel like name that the caliber of people that you go for bring over that podcast. But you bring over there because you don't either sleep them Now you tell me, maybe say you don't either. You tell me you don't sleep the one, you don't do this. I get voice note, I get this and that and that. Yeah. The guy went all out. Say, since that is what you permitted on your podcast for someone to lie about me and all of this to destroy my character, let me teach you how to destroy somebody's character.
Yeah.
And
There's gossip and there's gossip.
Yep.
You know, I mean, today for social media, and it's like, oh, any man, if you take a camera, put them for your front, start talk things about others.
Yep.
But I would never do that. Smarting on things, the person don't call me, say, when I start do how they call them Facebook Live. He say, you know, I see go money start even nursing no gay experience, blah blah blah. Have money help you. I say, wait to be an interest. You have to have a niche. What you want to do. Wait to be an end goal. He tell me say, well, you know this guy they call say Cora waiting for LA, so you know he just do 19 them people they follow he plenty. I say, okay, he do one about himself. What can you do about yourself? No, me I don't get me story, but I just think say if you can put your name, no, you can't answer. I say, excuse me. No. He tell me so. I said, no, auntie. If the direction that for Congo or for throw, if you put them, I don't care. You know, can't answer. And where do you get your proof from? You know, so it be sad. Say today, people they find a lot of information just be out there. Anybody being a newsbreaker. Nasako, if some person come to read, they can broke some story where it no make sense, right? And then it go viral. Today is going viral, but is that how you want to go viral?
Nope.
Without credibility.
Nope.
Each time I do talk to me, Africa, I want to leave, even the person who come from my show, leaving with one impression. Yeah. We go and recommend the show, we go and come back, and even he go learn something about his own self.
Mm-hmm.
So there are levels of gossip. Like you talk, if you tell something for years, something come up, say, you don't hear say Ned Nwoko, don't marry some other woman, originally vex. That's gossip. It's out there on the platform, right? But we're saying it because it has been put out there. You never hear that story. Echa Ike don't born, this Nigerian actress. They say that Ned Nwoko is Pekin, where he born him. So Regina Vex say he told her she was the last wife, you know, marry again. Why do one can marry that again? The blogs put this information out there. Regina Daniel has deactivated her Instagram account. Not true. He don't run for social media. He cry. How do we know if it is true? Those are the gossip that you and I can handle. But if you can talk to some person and say, hey, you don't hear, say Toridey, I see for the backside. No. Don't count me in. I would never use my platform to put some information out there where it be unwarranted and unverified. And for bring some person a reputation down. Never.
Talking about that, do you think our community is also responsible with people doing things like that? Because at the end of the day, this is me and you having a constructive, beautiful, wonderful conversation. How many people are watching? How many people are going to watch later? Whereas, if I be put flyer, say, I will talk also I know about Sheila today. I will talk also I know about Kobus. I'll talk also I know about Samuel too. I will talk all negative. But
even about me. Yeah.
Even about you. I just say, you know what? I'm tired. I'm tired. All the game me the play, and so I will talk today. We will get more than 1,000 persons for you.
Absolutely, because
I am actually feeling like our community they play that tricky game of this thing not good, this thing not good. Whereas they are actually the ones who well these things, who push for these things, who even entertain these things. Don't even create fake accounts. Go comment, laugh, encourage the person, praise the person, and they use their real account where it's not fine or the short community where they get like 10 different fake accounts where they use and promote them. So I feel like in as much as I not like, because trust me, if I tell you for Toridey, I don't know if your brand very completely different. One of the challenges I began and I start to read and I said, because people be the Toridey, they thought it was a
ghost. They think about Congo Sad Day, Talk Day.
Don't send me people that nudes them. Ma release them. Yeah. Maybe 1, maybe 2, maybe 15, maybe plenty. Send people that nudes them, ma release them. I don't even tell them, say, as you don't send them for me, so I never see them for some site. So if I see them for any other place, I know say now you go get me them post them. So me, I go come now and talk, say, you be first send them for me, so me say naturally you. So man, not even see them for no side. And that was how we ended, and I never see the nudes for no side. People don't tell people their nudes. People don't tell people their secrets. Sometimes it's people don't talk thing about people where you know very well say they are giving you this information because they feel like, because that's one other thing they do. They are very cunning. They'll make it look like we're just having a random conversation and then mistakenly I talk this thing. But technically, they're actually giving you information that if you are going to put it out there, it will go viral. It will go viral and I say that to read a post time about this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Inside there, somehow, they know say you destroying that person's reputation is actually elevating them.
Yeah.
So I feel like we community, whether it starts from the media or the individual as the way that they watch we every now and then, it's your responsibility to hold us accountable. Encourage us to do content that your picking will be proud of and every other person will be proud of.
Oh,
No
absolutely.
people encourage all of this chaos.
Yeah.
And then tomorrow we say go turn again. I don't tell me the community. Not only this, not only that, but you day for day every day before.
Absolutely. Besides the community holding us accountable, let's start by holding ourselves accountable. You know, you create your platform called Toridey. You have your idea, your reasons why you create that platform. I create Talk to Me Africa. I get my reason why I create my platform Talk to Me Africa. So maybe some person can divert the intention behind that platform because they get their own evil agenda for fostering. So we'll start by holding ourselves accountable. If you derail from your purpose, then you did not create the platform for a reason.
Yeah.
Many man can use them for you. You know, it'd be unfortunate. And gossip they sell.
Yep.
Right? We want to know what did happen. Congo, hey, you don't hear, say, you don't see and say, like, would it feed on other people their suffering, on other people their bad news? Negativity, they go far.
Yeah.
A lot. But I think it starts with us before the community itself. How responsible is Nasako for no say, if this person does Nasako, you don't hear, say, they man, a woman, they cash one for some side, put them out there. If you accept them, then you're not responsible or accountable for yourself. Thereby, you are encouraging the community to use you as, you know, a vehicle to foster and to project negative information about some person. So it starts with the self. And if you stand your ground, like you say, you don't do them. I stand my ground, like I don't want this person. No, then we'll do it. Some girl don't call me, say, you know this thing, no. You know, you can't say Atalaku na Oshin. I know there's a show, there's a girl like that. He said, no, but Atalaku means say, wait. If you do it for it, I say, no, I don't know how to do that.
Yeah.
I said, I don't know how to put my computer face and say, you know, yeah, say, may it talk. I don't even just do long monologue. Maybe it interests me. It doesn't. So again, when you have your values, you stick by your values, no matter how shaky, right? The road becomes, you stand firm, then you become a model in your own society and your community. And people, they go follow you. That's why they go say, you know, Toridey, oh, that platform where positivity follow.
Yeah.
Or you know, Toridey, oh, that platform where negativity follow. Is that what you want? It starts with you and it starts with me.
Yeah, I like what you just said. Us being responsible first of all, and whether I like it or not, it starts with someone, and if that person, if he do everything possible, just like we said, the only reason we come only for play with this so now because people need enforce law, and when we talk about law enforcement, it not only must come down from the government, not only must come down from police, not only must come from the judge. You yourself, you get for be like, no, I cannot do this. I cannot do this because it's a wrong thing. Now the same thing also for media and many other things. We don't tire.
Yeah.
We don't tire the community way every day now back and forth every day now. Sometimes put yourself for the people their shoes also.
Absolutely.
Put
You'll
yourself.
see like the simple thing like ID card for Cameroon. That poor person for a condo TT go stand for line for months in a get ID card. But because you get connection, you just call, you didn't even show up. The ID card come out. But the law says apply for ID card and they route this. You'll get an answer so and so day. Why can't it apply to everybody?
The funny thing I say that they get a connection, they even use the connection as a job.
Exactly.
So they don't put their phone number. Say if you want me an ID, come on quick. Give me
call
10.
the number. Yeah. So we know the enforcement. I thought it. I mean, and we talk about things go viral and then your name there for the. I tell my son all the time. I always must say Google yourself once in a while. Just Google yourself, see what comes up. He does that very often. Just Google yourself. Because unfortunately for you, you are growing up at the time when AI will take over the world. People, AI go Google you. AI will just know anything about you before you want even show your face for some place. They don't really know who you be. They are for their front.
AI, the smart glasses, the smart Ray-Ban glasses. Person wear them, as you look you so, it is just scan your face, your information.
Pablo.
Pap, 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 pap. Everything we get for be public, it just come out. The person wear eyeglass, you look and see the eyeglass in everything about you. Hey, Sako, how you have a Mary?
Mm-hmm.
You the license small guy say no, you never married this and that way.
Mm-mm.
Eyeglass already show you all thing. How many you don't marry? How many
Status and all that. So we got to be careful. We got to be careful. As much as we love with communities, as much as we love to be together, as much as we love to grow together, as much as we love to promote each other, as much as I like me to really can come my event, I come for a show, we'll communicate. I need help. I call you for background, say I need help. As much as we want that, make who come with that face way. I bring them for you, Toridey. Even when I'm not there for your front, I see that face where I keep them. Let's not be two-faced at all. Anything else?
Talking about
Two-faced about marriage, you want that two-faced small.
Kidding me? I say, yay!
Yeah, I know.
People they try.
Yeah.
That way they be say me even wait small when that woman come on hospital. Me, I be even say no, wait. Bro, what an wait. He say, okay, Miss, have you go ahead and get married too?
Now you don't instigate that. Now you tell me go married. Massa. And again, it boils down to what I'm saying about this time around. That man get young picking them, in as much as you and your woman, I don't know they against one another, I hate each other. But think about your picking them even small, because they get them.
And it is suffer one and wait, like also something where they probably even amputate. I think that's the word.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you cut the foot. So Barbara,
empathy, sympathy for just feel for some person. It be very important. Again, we're saying it like outsiders. No, I don't go for the my bedside. You don't console it small. Then they say I go move on. We don't know all of this, but we just know what the media, the world is saying. My point is, I hope say it think about it picking them. I see it do it.
Stand with 2 face. Say yeah, bro. If you don't decide, say any work, I go you. But this time now, no. Everything was calculated.
Let me say something. What if
about social media, people they can't be like, oh no, now joke, they don't hack your phone, the guy come with your face. Put your face in this.
Now me talk Let me ask you something to play a devil's advocate here in our African culture, where be very male chauvinistic. If that was a woman doing that, let's say if it was a woman, Chakara married today, married tomorrow. They've got a Martina Aquara no.
Yeah, they'll call you Aquara, call all kind of name, they'll label you all type of things. Mm-hmm. And I'll be honest to you, it will even come worse from women. Yeah.
To the women.
By the way, I throw this out there for my younger sisters and people the way maybe the information will be helpful for them. When men castigate women, we don't I'll use we don't do that because we really feel like they are bad. No. Mm-hmm. We want to empty their ego so that we will feel pass with their skin anyhow we like them. That's the honest truth. Yeah. Where you hear men that they laugh on woman, oh, he do this, oh, he fail exam, oh, you don't live in massa, oh, did that, men, the boys, and we laugh, men that they laugh at you now because they want me to feel completely empty, like nothing. So when next they stand for your phone, you go feel like, oh, me, oh man, they love me, they man stand for my phone. And then also they'll start to pass your skin for line. Yeah. So I just say I put that out there. So when
it's really true, no matter how wealthy you be, if that woman, if Tufe being a woman where he get that Tufe amount of stardom and wealth, then it wait to do and so people don't care. Just because he be female. Therefore, truly and other women, especially maybe hosting on National Women Conference for my name, they've got some party conference for your name. How can you do this? You are a woman, but you forget the feelings, not get gender.
Yeah.
You don't get gender. So, boss. Always a pleasure.
Always a pleasure, Mama. Thank you very much. By the way, my sister has a wonderful thing going on. Talk to Me Africa. One of the platforms where I always try my best for watch her shows. She's doing wonderfully well. Like now the persons in DWA, I feel say they inspire me every day for one do something. Not be only how educative the content be. Not be only how consistent it be, but you see some person way. If you tap my picking, my gear picking, say, hey, do you know Auntie this is that you can watch her shows. You can do this. I feel like these are the type of platforms in our community we should strive. Yeah. We should try to make sure the platform they really grew. We are complaining. We cry every day, so we want the best for our community.
Yeah.
We can only get the best when we identify the best and we push the best to be the best in our community. So long as mediocrity they continue for lead, so long as rubbish, stupidity they continue for make headlines for our community, we'll continue to suffer the pain we suffer and we'll continue for
Yeah.
like I said, the name of the show is Talk to Me Africa. Right after this, just go look up for Facebook, follow them. Anytime, watch any show for day, you'll come back and tell me, say, wow, Sako, thank you for introducing me to that platform.
I love
Boss,
what you said. I think tap my picking say watch this show. It is very important for say you do something proudly where you feel even sharing with your own children and your children's and your friends' children and your neighbors. So I'm proud of what I do on Talk to Me Africa. I'm proud of what I hear on Toridey. Very informative. Recently, I done a lot about mental health for Toridey. Where I thought I knew a lot about it, having hosted guests on mental health. But Veneta, my sister, here, I love you. I'll talk to you soon. Toridey. Thank you, everyone. I'll see you next week.